Alright everybody, Wilkie Way is here and you guessed it, this is the video some people have been asking me about to do it. This is the extreme dungeon Bardiel Seal, and first off, I probably won't be talking the whole time because this dungeon takes quite a while. We have decent gear, but still our setup is not the best setup. And unless you have really powerful uniques or really high enchanted weapons, stuff will take a while here, so I don't know if I'm going to be talking the whole time. I'll give you a quick information about stuff which is going on, which is not. So yeah, basically we are, as you can see, wow, lagging. Oh shit, this will be awkward. I don't know what's up with my connection right now. I hope it gets better though. Anywho, about the dungeon, as you can see, it's divided into these sections and rooms, and apparently a couple of my team members are AFK or it's simply lagging too much. No, they are coming. And a quick note beforehand, you will always want at least 2 people with an HP vision soul set for the last boss, and we actually do have that right now. So but the first room, there's not much to talk, it's just a couple mobs, they don't do too much damage, no real challenge here, just kill. Then advance to the next room. You can't get lost in here, it's only straightforward, it's only one room. This room will get a bit tougher, but not really difficult either. Just a couple trash mobs here. Just kill them all. This room is slightly different from the room before. We'll see right now in a second. These portals will spawn, and all you have to do is track them with damage. Mobs come out of these portals. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this room. There's not really much to say about this, the first 2 rooms for now. Yeah, well, apparently I'm appearing as a red dot to people as well. Could be kinda awkward. This is the first boss, Malek, which you have been facing in what it is called, Holy City of Basilius, and it's the same deal here with his armor and legs around, so he's only vulnerable on his torso and like his abdomen somewhat. What's kind of difficult about this boss is that he will deal a lot of damage, if not even instantly kill you, if he plants his ass on your face. So you will want to avoid that at all costs. Other than that, this boss is pretty easy. There's not much you have to worry about. Like, just basically dodge all of his melee attacks, and like I said, dodge this jump. This jump is particularly damaging, and you don't wanna get hit by that, because if your gear is not good enough, you instantly will die. If not, it will take at least around 50k damage. So don't get hit by that attack. Any iframe works against it, simply roll out of the way if you don't have any, if you're not familiar with the dodges. Damn it, I got hit, probably by the laggy connection I'm having right now. If you're not familiar with dodging, then simply use iframe skills, or just make sure you're not the one he's targeting. This is the first special thing which happens if he plugs himself into the ceiling. He will use this tornado simply behind these behind these statue thingies. If you get lucky, you get one of these purple, pinkish glowing ones, which will grant you a buff. No, it doesn't really matter. This is a very good spot to attack. He's stunned and dazed there. You can just freely launch still. As you can see, I didn't get away fast enough, and it did like 11k damage, which is really strong. So you don't want to get hit all too often. And there we go for the first time. I don't know what's going on with my connection right now. I hope it gets better soon though, because otherwise I'll probably just keep on dying. But as you can see, one or two mistakes can easily kill you, so you have to be careful. But it only takes a bit of practice. And once you get to know his patterns, it's pretty easy. Again, his tornado thingy where he's plugging himself into the ceiling. Just hide behind the Aiden. We got lucky to get one of these buff statues. And we will receive healing. And it's basically something like Fury. If not even, I'd probably just cancel it. Anyway, again, same deal. Days here, launch, heavy skill right now. Don't get hit by his digging in. So he switched to another attack pattern right now. He will spawn blitz portals, as you can see here. Basically the same as in the second room. Just kill it as fast as possible. You can attack Molite right now, and that was kind of wasted shotgun. It doesn't really matter. Just goes on cooldown. Cooldown. I think we drop them all, and if you break them in time, he will drop down as well. Being on the ground here, you can just launch all of your attacks again. But this is pretty much all you have to know about the first boss. If you start digging like that, watch your feet, watch your step. As you can see, a circle will appear, and he's going upwards. When he's going into the ceiling, he will launch these spike thingies. Don't get hit by that. Naturally, every skill in Extreme Dungeon deals a lot of damage. That is pretty much how this dungeon is made difficult, because similar to Hell Mode, you only have 3 resurrections, and the other thing is high damage output from the bosses, low damage income or income. They don't get too much damage. And again, this is probably the best thing. As you can see, one of my party members reported he has 1 life bar left, which means he's dead after he's dropping down. I guess I should have used my HP. Oh, my connection got better, finally. And yeah, it probably doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna use my AoE if I get to use it. There we go, he's dead. Let's see what we dropped. Violent Shadow and the Ranger. Now, screw it, really. Violent Shadow. Not really playing Shadow. Did I get it? Yep. Damn it, really. One time I'm not joining with my Ranger and I'm dropping Ranger shit. Now the problem is this stuff is bound, so you can't do anything with it unless you get the one you really need. So there was a bug which worked here, but apparently it got fixed. So we're just going ahead for a normal boss fight here. This is the second boss, Kraos, I think it's called. Takes quite a while. You will get to see why basically in a second. And yeah, Kraos. As you can see, he's got the red glowing boots, which is he's not getting any damage, and I think I'm attacking the and which means he won't get any damage. We are always attacking the left leg. Doesn't really matter which one. Once one of his armor parts is broken, he will get damage, and then dying relatively fast, I guess, compared to the other bosses. Nonetheless, wow, that was a bad move actually. Same deal here again, one hit and deals really high amounts of damage. Don't get hit by it. Even though if you don't go if you aren't too aggressive, nothing is actually going to happen to you. And after 3 spins, he's getting dazed like that, which is a good opportunity to launch skills with a shit, totally fucking dead. Yep, and got stunned. And this is undeniably my death. Maybe not. Wow, I actually survived. That was kind of awkward. Bad move there. I should have gotten out of the way. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Don't go overboard. The rounds will take a while anyway. It doesn't really matter if you're getting it done in 30 minutes or 35 minutes. So don't bother with insane damage output. Rather play safe, because you can easily die if you get a spiral lag or something. Go out of the way. So make sure you're not going too overboard. Keep a safe distance if you're range class. If you're not a range class, you obviously have to go melee a bit more, which is kind of more troublesome, I would say. I haven't been to extreme with the melee class yet, but the range class is pretty neat for the first 2 bosses, unless we're like doing any stick mistakes. And I'm again attacking the wrong boot, but this is his 3rd spin, which means he's getting stunned afterwards. There we are, and left boot again. The info differs here whether, oh wow, he's kind of getting up pretty fast right now. He really gets, at least I remember him being stunned a bit longer. Nobody really knows if it depends on the damage the armor gets, or if it's simply the amount of hits it needs to be broken. I don't really know. Even if you have a soul vision, HP vision soul set on, you don't get to see any HP bar unless the bow is broken. This is the first method that's getting damaged, this boot. Which it's around, like really it depends on the group, and I don't really check my time and how fast, how quick we are, but I would say an average run takes between 30 and 40 minutes. Yes. Thunder Rain instead, and I'm probably get myself in trouble. Probably a waste there. But like I said, don't worry about finishing this mode in 10 minutes or something unless you have Uber gear, or unless you are farming it in like 10 times a day. Then you might want to look into an efficient way to clear it. But usually we only do 1 or 2 runs because it's boring and takes a while. So. Anyways, that's pretty much what you have to know about the second boss. There's not really anything else, I would say. Like I said, a general rule, don't be too aggressive, rather get 1 hit less in instead of getting hit, because the boss pretty much sits at the longer lever. The boss won't die as fast as you will, so this is a skill or an attack you want to avoid at all costs, because who is he going for? It's a weird direction. Because these blue waves, which is if he charges his fist up like that, stun you for quite a long time, and chances are that he will use a spin afterwards and simply kill you. So just relax, really. Don't. It's not really worth it in my opinion. Like I said, if you have a really good group and you know what you're doing, that's a different case, but this is sort of for people to show what extreme looks like, how it's done basically to get it cleared. And I might get into some efficient runs later, but for that we should have gotten 2 physical and 2 magical damage classes. But I get to explain why after this boss is done. because as you can see, this still takes a while. His leg armor is still intact. It should break in a bit actually. It's about, oh, there we go, it did break. And now you can see Manage landed. Another AoE I don't want to get hit by. As you can see, he gets damaged now. And so all you have to do is just fire all your damage on the same leg that you have the armor part on. Then things will go pretty smoothly. He doesn't get any new attack patterns after his armor broke, so just the same deal. Don't get hit, relax, and don't go overboard. Don't go be too aggressive. If you feel like, use your Fury skill. If you have Fury ready, why not? It helps a bit. And again, this is a good situation to use it. Use all my buffs from the skill builds I have. Pretty good damage in. Yeah, that's oh wow. I survived with really low HP. As you can see, I'm not really familiar with Extreme anymore. And that's why I get hit pretty often. But yeah, this is should have gotten away. As you can see, our Guardian got stunned there, but lucky for him that the boss didn't target him. Probably won't be able to launch the full shotgun skill. Let him go away to not get stunned. You can dash through his blue AoE thingy, like with iframes and stuff, but it's very difficult to do that, so I don't recommend trying it unless you have a really long iframe, or you have a good connection to the host, or if you are the host yourself, then you can do that, but I personally don't recommend it. Basically because there's a simple edge. I think that was awkward. But I think he should daze. So launch, full damage. We also use HP. It shouldn't be too high actually. Probably after his next 3 spins we might be able to kill him. Have my Fury buff ready on. Don't know if I can actually survive, because any hit I will get off, any next hit will kill me. But we might be able to get an HP Sanctum later on. So. Gotta see. Dodge this. Dodge this as well. Let's do the range skill as well, actually miss. Gotta reload. Oh, he's still alive. I don't see his HP like his head. So I don't actually know how much HP he's got left. I don't think he's got too much left now. At least I hope so. Oh, there he goes. Let's see what did drop. Again, a Valent Shadow. And yeah, well, I don't need it. Phew, that was the second boss. As you can see, there's not really a big deal right now. A lot of big deal. I already died. I almost died twice already. Oh, lucky me. We have an HP Sanctum. We gotta be careful not to get killed by those. Because I think they can kill me at my current HP. Just be a bit more careful. As you can see, normal mobs, no big deal. Just kill them. Luckily we got an HP Sanctum. Or HP, MP as well. So yeah, we are heading for the currently last boss. And we don't have the full Bardiel Seal yet. So this is the last current boss we are able to fight right now. And this is the reason you want at least 2 people having a soul vision. A soul vision? Why do I keep saying soul vision? If it works again, alright. You will want to have at least 2 people having an HP vision soul set, because this boss will split in 2 after she got a certain amount of damage. And when that happens, it's basically 2 separate bosses. And after that, performance issues. After that, you have to kill the boss, or like the 2 bosses, and you have like a 15 or I think 20-second time window in which both of the bosses have to die. So it's almost simultaneously, which makes it like it's pretty much impossible to do it without at least 1 or 2 persons like seeing the HP bar, so you know how much HP each boss got. And as you can see, this boss gets sometimes a shield in a specific color, and you see these, I would say, ballistic things like, which have the according color in, and like you have to use the opposite color to break the shield. If you don't do that, the damage going into the boss will be like 1, because if you crouch, careful not get the melee hits, because as usual this boss as well do quite a lot of damage. So you don't want to get hit by any of these things, which is pretty much doable, at least for now. Remove the double shields, so it means use the red one. I was going to use the blue one. Right? Oh, I wasted my cooldown, but I didn't see that. Now this boss will split in 2. A physical one, I guess, and a magical one. That's why I said it's pretty much the best option to have a setup of 2 physical damage dealers and 2 magical damage dealers, because the red version has high physical defense, which makes it pretty much hard to kill if you only have physical damage dealers. So yeah, that's pretty much when the actual boss fight starts. The easiest way is to drag both bosses apart, as you can see the other bosses up there, so that the range skills won't hit the other team. So, blue shield, which means red arrow. If I got the aggro, I will lower it into the target. And once the arrow hits, just launch skills, deal damage. If they switch positions, all you have to do is switch positions as well. You don't want to switch the aggro all too often, because it might result in a lot of trouble, because the boss will go randomly after all 4 party members, which is really bothersome. I don't recommend doing that. This is pretty much the, I would say, easiest way to kill these 2 bosses. And like I said, the optimal loadout would be 2 physical, 2 magical damage dealers, the 2 physical ones, focusing on the blue version, and the 2... my turn to shoot. Jesus, I missed it. Crap, that was bad actually. This is not a good thing to happen. Oh, never mind, they're switching positions anyway. So here we go with the arrow. Kinda got... didn't really matter that much, I guess. Yeah, these sanctums... not sanctums, these ballistic thingies have a rather medium cooldown. You still don't want to waste your arrows, so make sure you will hit these if you use them. So yeah, what I was trying to say, the best setup would be 2 magical damage dealers, focusing the red one, 2 physical, focusing the blue one, and then simply go on smacking the boss as usual. Don't get hit with the AoEs, please. Targeting. Oh, they switched. Okay. Let's see if I can get the aggro. Alright, launching arrow. Auto bullets. Wow, should have evaded that. Don't reload inside the boss, not really a good thing. This skill or attack can be avoided with crouch pretty well actually. I prefer it over dashing out because some weird stuff might happen when you try to dash out. So this, well, it's pretty easy for a gunslinger due to the long dash range. But still, crouch is still easy, no mana cost. So, and again, blue shield. They are switching positions. Who's the boss after? Oh well, she did it that way. It'll work this well. The range is pretty much unlimited, so you can use each of the sanctums. Whoa! Wow, my crouch should work. I just missed it. Heck, it seems like our boss is pretty low already because, as you can see, this boss is dazed right now. And my damage is like here kind of broke. Guess I should repair if I have the time. Don't want to get my items broken. Stun her, I guess. Oh no, they're switching. As you can see, it's pretty easy. You know what the boss is doing. No big deal, actually. Wow. As you can see, our boss seems to be almost dead, so we have to wait until the magical version is almost dead as well. It works pretty well with one magical damage even class. It's not really that much of a difference if you have two. Well, it is a difference, but it works with this setup pretty much as well. So now simply evade a video, an auto hit or something, and just wait for your teammates to report. They're switching positions. For your party members to report that their boss is almost dead as well, and then just knock it down. Don't want to use the arrow right now. They're killing. They are killing. We are going for the kill as well. Just heavy burst. Ours is dead, and this one is dead as well. As you can see, the timer started. Pretty smooth killing. All you need is soul and HP vision soul set. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the extreme mode we have right now. We don't have the last boss yet, or I don't know if it's only 4 bosses, maybe there's 5 or something. I don't have information about that. This is the extreme mode which is available for us right now. And yeah, there's not really much to say. There's the last chest. What do we have here? Blaze, flame trap. Flame trap is cool. I will get triples. Sachet or sachet is for blade dancer. Phantom Ascent is a illusionist skill. Flame trap is a scout skill. I will go for that one. So yeah, and it's a good way. Hope I get a good one out of that. And yeah, this is pretty much Blaze Flame. It probably, I don't know what skill that is. Phantom Ascent is illusionist. I'm just like, why not take it, I guess. Alright, so this was it for the extreme run. A couple people requested me. I hope it wasn't too boring to hear me talking for quite a while. And I hope I could like help you out a bit to like show you what extreme mode is like. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment, give me feedback if you want to see long ass videos like that as well, or not. Like I said, I think it's probably pretty boring because it takes a while to kill the boss and there's not really much to talk about. And I don't want to keep this video even longer, so I will just cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, stay tuned for the next one.